Anika survived the Sotheby's International Realty Queenstown Marathon over the weekend.
Well, the half marathon.
Yes. Well, the half.
I have to say, it was a phenomenally beautiful track. And Mike Puru said there were no hills, and I believed him. There were like 15 million hills. As beautiful as the lake was, and as beautiful as the maunga was, the Remarkables were remarkable. You said there were no hills, and there were hills, and I trained for no hills.
No, have you been to Queenstown before?
I know, I'm dumb, eh? I'm gullible is what I am.
I didn't want to freak out in the bus as we were making our way to the start line. I was like, no, hardly any hills.
If you had told me there were hills, I would have trained for hills. But it's still amazing.
There's just so many things. I mean, I always love going with someone who's never been to Queenstown before, just to see their jaw drop, and they go, there's so much to do. And then we went to shot over jet, and then we went in a helicopter, and then we went, it's just amazing.
Wine tasting.
Every time I'm already thinking about, how can I get myself back here with my family? We were there at New Year's Eve. It was amazing. And that's the thing this year, just a little heads up, we're all going to stay in the country this year. So you've got to get those things organised. If you're lucky enough to be able to travel anywhere, let's do it.
Yeah, and Queenstown definitely is the home of adventure. But, it can also be the home of just doing nothing and just enjoying the scenery, which I quite like. You have a wine.
Yeah, I have arrived, and I'm going to eat good food.
I love it.
Good food. I actually love going to Emmersfield Winery because they have amazing food, and you can just lounge about drinking rosé and just and there's a tractor and there's kids and stuff and there's degustation. Who am I sounding like?
You just sound better when you've had a run in amongst that.
Yeah.
But thank you to Pier and Boardwalk for hosting us on Friday afternoon.
I'm going to think about your Parmesan fries for a long time.
That was so delicious.
Also the shot over jet, because that was a good way to kickstart the weekend. And then to finish it off, a little ride in Glacier Southern Lakes helicopters, which was incredible. But honestly, Queenstown people and the service and everything, they were just so amped to see people out having a good time.
So is that your TripAdvisor review? Would do it again?
Oh, yeah.
Hell
yes. Get me back there.
Yeah.
So lucky. And also when you do, a bit of a run, I think lots of people have been very inspired by the journeys that you guys have shared, especially about what it takes to get yourself ready, but it's worth it. And I realised that saying that you're going to do a marathon event or a half marathon or something, that's a really good goal because then you're accountable for it. You can do it, something manageable. And like the 10Ks, I didn't train properly, wasn't ready,
amazing.
but I just went, no, I'm not going to hate this. Look at this incredible view. I'm just going to enjoy it and go, okay, bit of work to be done, manama, but we can work on that.
and a lot of people always say, why do you do something like that? And I go, because then it gives me an excuse to have a wee drink afterwards. You feel like you've earned it. And what better place to do it than Queenstown?
Tis true.
And you were happy, Anika?
Yes, I was happy. The only thing I would change is maybe when I'm running, people not running, yelling out, "Run, Forrest, run!"